play efficiency are these Red Wings at 17.9%. They have allowed 4 shorthanded goals. The Jackets come in tonight 16th best on the kill. Stick saved by Bobrovsky. Rebound swept wide of the net. Kronwall walks out of the zone, looks to the right wing. Daniel Alfredsson, who had a goal in the first game. In fact, it was the game winner. A 2-1 victory for the Wings way back in early October. Here's Franzen with a shot. Bobrovsky right there on the edge of the goal crease and hangs on. How do these early minutes look to you?
Pretty good down here. Tough call there for the Jackets, but I'm just to the right of Bobrovsky here. A little action.
Bobrovsky down in that goal mouth, able to keep it out in the blue paint. Credit for the goal when the game is played, but for now, he's looking and lurking for yet another goal to get the Jackets going. Bobrovsky to stop. Rebound. Miller tries to shovel it home. The net dislodged. James Wisniewski throws it up the middle. Attempting to play it there was Corey Trott. Following through is R.J. Umberger. Dancing into the zone. Umberger sweeps it in front. Stick save Mrazek. Artem Anisimov, who has scored the game-winning goal in each of the Blue Jackets' last 4 games. Trott. Right wing. Backhanded. Bobrovsky fights it off. And the puck danced in front. Eriksson looks to the right wing boards. Shot from a sharp angle. Thrown in front. Denied.
Got to have that right winger. In that case, the weak side winger coming down to help out in front of the net when both defensemen are tied up.
Jackets, McKenzie in front. Off the stick of Como, and Mrazek makes the stop. Sails all the way back into Columbus territory.
And that's what you like to see. Finally, the Jackets get into that offensive zone. Who gets it started? It is Jenner.
Centering pass. Miller behind the defense. Look at Bobrovsky, who again has stood tall. And she talked to Rick Beverly's wife and was told that one of the first things as we get a goal from the faceoff and a 1-0 Detroit lead. I'll hold that thought.
Well, you're in your own zone, and it boils down to face-offs. And to start this hockey game, Jackets have had a difficult time in that face-off department. You watch the win against Dubinsky. Again, a set play. The centerman helps out, and then a little traffic, change of direction. Bobrovsky, it comes to his glove side, and looks like it goes back the other way as Danny DeKeyser let it go. Goes off the pad. But again, about a 55-footer by DeKeyser. And here you'll get a chance to see that change of direction right there. Beat Bobrovsky because he has been sharp.
Every effort's going to be made to find out exactly why the cardiac episode even took place. In front, a turnover there by the Jackets and sent wide, and the crowd not pleased at all. Behind the net.
Involving Ohio sports, we're on FoxSportsOhio.com.
Wings again win the faceoff. Tatar looks to the right wing. Bobrovsky moving laterally, able to make that stop. Jackets have started slowly here tonight, to say the least. And you just wonder about a residual effect as Horton is dropped in front of the net. Crowd here looking for a penalty to be called. There's her shot from the point. Backhanded, net empty, and scores! The Jackets in the slot, able to rifle it home. Matt Calvert, and the Jackets have tied it up.
Well, the idea is, again, to begin to open up a lot of space and some shooting and passing lanes, and that's where Nathan Horton was able to move that puck from low to high. An indirect pass off the boards, and then there's no time being wasted as that shot comes from the point, and look at Foligno down in front of the net.
Johansson drops it back. Onto the wing, Foligno. The goal scorer for the Jackets here to tie up the hockey game. Jack Johnson. Wisniewski. Less than 30 left. Johnson drills it. Pad save. Rebound. Oh, Mrazek gets that left pad on it. Legwand with him. Across the line. Hands to Legwand. Backhanded in deep. Foligno finishing a check on Franzen. Took the 5-minute major in a spirited bout. And the Jackets never looked back. Here's Anisimov. Mrazek backhanded. Scramble in front. Mrazek was bumped briefly since the Olympic break. Jackets right back here Thursday night. One of Jody's former teams, the San Jose Sharks, come calling for their only visit. Certainly the opposition, in this case the Wings, well aware of it. They're not giving them much room. Johansson. Anisimov. Wisniewski. One-timer there. kick save by Mrazek. Coming out, anticipating, and getting that right leg on it.
Well, the Jackets had every angle covered. They had the slot right off the post.
Here's a break. Umberger walks in. Denied. Another pad save by Mrazek. Umberger walks out.
Do you go all the way and commit to the bench, or do you stay? He had to stay, and he's a tired guy just getting off right now.
Franzen throws it across the goal mouth. De Keyser with a shot, and it's deflected wide. Off that backboard. Picked up here in the left wing for Boone Jenner. Smith defends. Jenner across the line. Dishes to McKenzie. McKenzie backhands a pass. There's a shot. The net dislodged as Corey Trapp goes crashing into the netminder. Great effort by the Jackets. But they failed to register a shot. Jenner dumped. No call. Long lead pass here. This is Johansson. One man back. Johansson rifles it. Pad save off the pad into the glove of Mrazek for the most shutouts against. But they have come back here tonight, responded. They run into a hot goaltender, particularly in that first period. Bobrovsky here in the second. Mrazek has certainly shone with a number of big saves he's made. Ski protects that puck. Hands to Prout. Prout pressured. Here's Bertuzzi. He's got a break. Bertuzzi lumbers into the zone. Hands it off. The backhand attempt. And Bobrovsky got just enough. Pressure. Jackets get it out. Keyser hustles quickly. McKenzie first on the forecheck for the Jackets. Como waits on the right wing. De Keyser avoids a hit. And down is the Jacket. Walking in front. Como denied. Loose puck. Dalton Prout. Franzen behind the net. Nyquist in front. Legwand denied. Franzen throws it in front again. Legwand shoveling it towards the net. Jackets able to keep it out. Jackets, Horton, touch pass. Dubinsky racing into the zone. Dubinsky pulls up on that half wall. Throws it to the point. Wisniewski from one knee sends it right in on Mrazek. His life. Here's Horton. Nathan Horton looking to fire a shot. Knocked away. Dubinsky collides with Horton, who flips a backhand. Wisniewski again. Rebound in front, and it hops over the stick of Horton along the boards. Bunts it out of the air and away from Quincy. Takes a hit, makes the play. Boone Jenner battling along the boards. Here's a quick shot and another outstanding pad save there from the faceoff. Left wing pass for Tatar. Johansson turned around, can't make the play. Tatar across the line. Tatar, quick shot. There's Bobrovsky that makes the stop off the stick of Sheahan. Tying up Legwand. McKenzie looking to fish free. Oh boy, he just drilled there. Yeah. Right in front of Jody.
He didn't
by
see
Johan Franzen.
No, Franzen took 3 or 4 big steps. And McKenzie just turned right into him.
To settle it down, get that energy line back out again somehow, some way. You got Letestu up now with Foligno as well as Jenner.
The building is alive, folks. After that kill, the fans are excited about that effort from the Jackets.
Jenner fires, scores! Boone Jenner! Seconds after the Blue Jackets kill off the penalty. Jody Shelley talked about energy. That's energy plus.
Tell you what a great play. What did they do? They're able to get it deep, and then they begin to work. This is where the Jackets, this is their identity. They get in below the goal line. Who's there? It's Foligno. And then watch his play right here. It looks like he may pass it, and you see Mrazek come off of that post. And Jenner, he finds the back of the net with a hard wrist shot. And Foligno, he's down in front of the net. And that presence alone allows Mrazek to pull away.
Past the midway point of this third period. Jackets get it out. Horton then chops it ahead here for Calvert. Horton down the left wing. Calvert fights off the check. Gets it to Dubinsky. He shoots and scores. Tic-tac-toe. Horton, Calvert, and Dubinsky. Back-to-back goals. It's 3-1.
This is a coach's dream. When you sit and watch a player work as hard as Matty Calvert does to create this goal through the neutral zone, the Detroit Red Wings just a little too cute. And the Jackets make it happen. Nathan Horton, a good quick stick. And then look at the strength of Calvert. He finds it, lays it into space, and Dubinsky does the rest. But it starts with Horton at the defensive blue line, and then the quick transition and the strength by 2 players. Calvert on the one-on-one, and then Dubinsky on the drive to the net.
With Sheahan, fans on the shot. recovers behind the net. Johan Franzen in front. Short-side attempt on that far side, but Bobrovsky was there with a pad save. Jackets chip it off the wall and out. Mark Letestu with McKenzie speeding down the left wing. Pass to McKenzie. Denied. Mrazek.
Rapids, where they won the Calder Cup. And it was because a lot of not only Tatar and some of these forwards, but Mrazek, a great goaltender. Not easy.
They're centered in front. McKenzie. He shoots and scores. Letestu sets up his line mate. It's 4-1 Columbus.
This is what you like to be able to see. You're up 3-1, but you're still sniffing it out. What a play there. Como, good work below the goal line. And then the patience of Letestu as leg one was down. A little forehand pass to McKenzie, who finds his own space into that quiet area. Watch a stick on the ice right here. And goes right up over top of that glove.